Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and in today's tutorial video I'll be showing you a complete guide to downloading CapCut Pro for free on any device. 2026 a complete walkthrough. So guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be tackling how you can actually get CapCut Pro for free on any device of your choice. So currently this is running on desktop. It's a simple process if you want to get CapCut for your mobile device. On the app Play Store for Apple, just simply search up CapCut and you can download CapCut for free. It's the same with Android. When you head over to the Google Play Store, you can get CapCut from there, or you could simply head over to CapCut.com. And then once you're on here, just simply scroll till you click on download for free. So download for free is basically you downloading the CapCut software. That's the installation file for free. You would then have to actually download it after the installation file. I'll be showing you how to get that done. So just go ahead and click on download for free. You'll be taken over to this platform here where you're meant to install CapCut in 2 steps. The first is clicking on click here. If the download doesn't start automatically, just go ahead and click here. Once you have clicked here, the CapCut setup for CapCut is going to open up, and then it's going to begin installing CapCut on your PC, and then you would have to double click on the installation file and get it up and running. I already have my installation file for CapCut here. It's already installed, so basically this is what it looks like. And once the CapCut application opens on your desktop or on your device, here's how you can make use of the CapCut Pro and its features. So I will be adding a little something for you at the end of the video on how you can get some of your clips once you're done using CapCut. So not many people like downloading CapCut. Not many people like to pay for CapCut Pro features, but I'll be showing you how you can get some of these Pro features used and utilized in your clips. All right, so let's get started. Once the CapCut application opens up, let me go ahead and minimize the browser. Once it opens up, the gear icon that symbolizes the settings menu, go ahead and click on this. Once you have, click on settings, and the settings tab will open up. Now, where we have save to, we have drafts, we have edits, we have performance, and we have general settings. Like the language is set to English. In case you see it in any other language, you could use this to simply set up English. And then notifications, you can allow it to notify you on your desktop, and you can add CapCut to your Windows right click menu. Right, so heading over to the most important setting is acknowledging where your drafts are kept. So we need to know where your drafts are saved to, where your videos are saved, where the screen records are saved, and then you could also set up your auto cache delete. But let's just go ahead and just acknowledge where it's all kept, and then click on cancel or save as the case may be. All right, guys, so welcome to CapCut Pro. As you have seen, we have successfully downloaded it for free. Now, the most important part is using some of the Pro features for free, which is what I told you I would include in this video. All right, so let's get into it. Your first step to making use of CapCut for free, that's the Pro. Just go ahead and click on Create Project. Please do not sign in. Click on Create Pro, click on Create Project, and it's going to open up the editing interface. With the edit interface opened, where we have import, go ahead and click on import here at the top. Scroll through and just find the video you want to work on. So I'll go with a short clip and click on open here. It's going to open, and then I'm now going to hold this clip and drag it to the bottom here so it aligns with this lower canvas. So click it here and it's going to align. Now, here's the interesting part. You can make use of CapCut Pro features for free without having to do anything too serious. So, let's see, what tools can we use? If you head over to text, let's say you want to add some subtitles to your stuff, head over to the text menu. Where we have auto captions, click on auto captions. The language is English. You could set the captions for any language you want, from Arabic to Chinese to Dutch. Once you have set it up, just go ahead and click on generate. It's going to begin generating the subtitle. It's going to begin generating the subtitle. And once it's done, once the captions have been generated, you would you would have them on here, like you would have them as a body of text on your you'd have them as a body of text just like this when you click on auto captions or select the captions at the top of the video. They would look like this, and you can individually edit the text. So if you click on the text itself, you could simply edit them. You could change the color, you could change the character, you could also add a few features like this animations here. That's this preset style. You could simply change it. As you can see, this is what it looks like. Click on yes, and then it's going to load into a screen. And that's what the captions look like once you've added a caption to your video. All right, so moving on from here, if you want to have most of your content that you created on CapCut, that's pro content, for free without having to pay, the little trick here is all you need to do is just highlight the elements of your design or of your project. You could just double click and drag over the designs to highlight all of them. Once you have done so, right click and then click on create compound project. So go ahead and click on create compound project, and it's going to create the compound project basically. So a compound clip is a clip that contains all of the information, everything, all your designs, all your renders, and everything into one simple clip. And then all you need to do is click on export. And it's going to say it can export compound clips. This is good. Now, all you need to do from here is minimize. And once you've minimized, open up the File Explorer. So open up your File Explorer. Now, once you've opened up File Explorer, head over to videos or where you saved your CapCut drafts. So wherever you save your CapCut drafts, head over there and open them. Now, once you have opened them, head back to CapCut and take note of the project title at the top. Once you've taken note of this, minimize again. Simply scroll till you find it, double click on it to open it. And once it has opened, where we have the resources, go ahead and double click on resources. It's going to open up resources, and you're meant to find the file here for the compound clip. Now, in some cases, you won't find that file here. What you need to do is head over to this PC, open it. Once it opens, scroll till you find local disk. Double click on the local disk to open the local disk. And where we have users, go over to users and double click. Find the user you are, that's your name or the name of your computer, and open it up. Once it has opened up, where we have app data, go ahead and open this. In some cases, you won't find app data here as it's a hidden file. So click on the view, that's the drop down for view, and then simply click on show. And then where we have hidden items, make sure it's ticked. And with that, open up app data, double click and open up the app data. And then where we have local, go ahead and open local. And then where we have cache or CapCut, head into CapCut first. And then click on user data. And then head into where we have cache. So on the cache menu, you should be able to find what we have as motion blur. So make sure you apply motion blur to your design or your project by simply heading over to where we have effects. So click on effects, and then underneath video effect, click on it and search for motion, and then simply drag and apply the effect to your clip. And the motion blur effect has been added. And now in some cases, when you try to export, it says it can export. So minimize and then click on motion blur, cache back where we left off. And in most cases, you would find the video you just worked on there. All right, guys. So that's how you can easily go about this. Besides having to pay for premium, this is the only way you can go about it without hacking or downloading modded apps. So comment down below if you have any questions. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you.